Hi, I'm Katie. Welcome to my channel. I'll be taking you through a quick morning Pilates routine today. So if you come to sit comfortably on your mat, legs crossed, interlock your fingers and draw your arms up and over your head. We're going to start with a seated cat-cow movement. So as your arms are up and over your head, squeeze your shoulder blades together, engage your abdominals, and then draw your hands forwards, creating a C shape with the spine slightly rocking backwards. Nod your chin to your chest. Hands come down to your ankles, and then take an inhale and moving the other way, drawing the arms back up and overhead. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale and exhale, rounding forwards. Feeling the space between your shoulder blades. And then inhale, take it back up. And again, drawing it back down. Last one, taking it up and overhead. Stretch, make yourself as tall as possible. Release your fingers and take your hands down by your sides. Extend your arm up towards the ceiling and reach, and then stretch up and over. Nice stretch for the side body. And then do the same on the other side. So reaching up for the ceiling and then stretching up and over. And then release. We're going to bring ourselves around to a 4-point kneeling position. So come to have your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Engage your abdominals, so drawing navel to spine, pressing firmly through both hands. We're going to extend the left arm out in front, first of all. So reaching for the side of the room. And then extend your right leg out long behind you. So use your abdominals to stabilize yourself, core engaged, and square everything down to face the floor. We're going to tap down and then take everything back up just to hip height and tap it down and then take it back up. So what we don't want to happen is the back starting to dip like this. As we lift, we want to keep everything nice and strong. Tapping and reaching all the time. So that tug of war feeling, stretching for either side of the room. Abdominals engaged. 2 and 1. We're going to hold both up now and add in some little pulses up and back to the ceiling. So taking it up and back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Hold it here. Draw elbow and knee into the center. Press the floor away. Arch the back and then extending long. Waking the abdominals up now. So drawing it in, really squeeze and then extend. And again, scooping in and extending, lengthening away. 2 more. Drawing it in. See if you can actually connect the elbow to knee in the center. And really lengthening as you stretch away. And then gently draw both back into their start positions. And we'll do the same on the other side. So first of all, extending that right arm out in front. Take the left leg out long behind and just find your balance first of all. Cores engaged, everything square. And now tap everything down and bring it back up and down and up. Always lengthening. Really keeping that core engaged. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Let's add those little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. We'll add the elbow to the knee, so pushing the floor away, arching the back, and then extending long. And again, squeezing in and extending away. We've got 3 more. So really starting to work full body now. And last one, draw it in, extend away, and then draw both back to their start positions. And just bring yourself up to sit on your heels. Give your wrists a few circles, give them a shake. And then we're going to move to the end of our mat in a seated position. So make sure you've got plenty of space behind you. Knees are bent and feet hip distance apart, and knees are parallel. So we're going to sit nice and tall now. Extend your arms out in front of you, draw your shoulders down, scoop those abdominals in, and then we're just going to nod the chin slightly to the chest. Imagine you've got an apple underneath your chin and your chest, and you need to keep it there. And we're going to start to scoop and roll back just halfway, and paying attention to the feet staying in contact with the floor. Shoulders down and then rolling back up. And again, scooping, rolling down. We'll just do a few of these just to start warming up the lower abdominals. And again, drawing down and then scooping up. If you can incorporate the breathing, we inhale to roll down and exhale to come up. Inhale, roll down, exhale, come up. It's not essential. It can be overwhelming, especially if you're new to Pilates. So just make sure you don't hold your breath. Keep breathing. And then if you can, breathe in to roll back and then exhale to come up. Okay, we'll do 2 more of these. And then we're going to hold on the next one. So scoop and roll and hold about halfway. Really scooping the abdominals in now, and reach your left arm up towards the ceiling and then drop it down. And then your right arm up towards the ceiling and drop it down. We're really working the lower abdominals now. We're going to build some heat. So make sure you're challenging yourself with your depth of your roll back, but also you've got those feet in contact with the floor. So find your sweet spot, the max that you can take it. 1 more on the right. Hold here and then scoop and roll yourself all the way up. Reach arms up and overhead, quick recovery for the abdominals. Draw your arms back down, scoop and roll and hold halfway. So now we're going to start to draw some little circles with our hands. So maybe about the size of footballs to begin with. So the shoulders are down, scooping in the abdominals, still reaching forwards with the arms, keeping everything active, and then start to gradually make those circles a little bit bigger. So the wider you take the circles, the more challenging it will feel. So if you're new to Pilates, start small, stay small, and gradually work your way up. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, scoop and roll yourself all the way up. Stretch the abdominals, reach for the ceiling. Nice deep inhale, and on your exhale, draw the arms forward. We're going to scoop and roll back again. So finding that point, shoulders down, scooping the abdominals. And now we're going to start to take the left arm out to the side, still reaching forwards with the right. And then when you reach the side, take a twist and tap the floor behind you and then bring it back. Same on the right. So taking the arm out first, twist and tap. Bring it back. So we're trying to find a big range of movement. Twisting from the waist. So arm comes out, twist and tap and bring it back. So we're starting to work into the obliques now. And back. We'll do 1 more on each side after this one. 1 more on the left. And then 1 more on the right. And bring it back. Scoop and roll yourself all the way up. Reach for the ceiling, stretch through the abdominals, take an inhale, and on your exhale, draw your arms back down. And we're going to scoop and roll all the way down now. So you can place your hands underneath your thighs if you feel like you're going to collapse. And when you get there, arms up and overhead, nice stretch, and then draw your arms back up and over by your sides. Take a bend into the legs, feet flat on the floor. Knees are parallel, and we're going to move into shoulder bridge now. So importantly, we want to start with a nice neutral spine. So press the back into the floor, peel it away, and then make that movement smaller and smaller until you've just got a tiny gap. Lengthen the neck, hands are by your sides. And now take an inhale, on your exhale, press into your heel, tilt your pelvis and scoop and roll yourself up. So coming up to your shoulder bridge, making sure that your rib cage isn't popping. Float the arms up and over your head. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, float them back up and over and release your spine down towards the floor. And when you get back to the bottom, we'll do the same again. So scooping, rolling up, pressing into the heels, squeeze the glutes, keep the abdominals engaged, reach, and then release everything back down. It's a really nice exercise for lengthening through the spine, working the core, working the glutes, starting to work the quads. Reach behind and then releasing down. Keep your hands by your sides this time. We're going to scoop and roll up into your shoulder bridge and add a bit more strength into the glutes. So shift the weight into the left heel, bring your right leg to a tabletop position and tap down and bring it back up and tap down and back up. So we want to keep the hips high and level, pushing into the left heel, squeezing that left glute. 2 and 1. Hold it here. Extend that right toe right up to the ceiling. And now we're going to roll down halfway and then press back up. So really using the glute strength in the left here to press. Rolling halfway and pressing back up. We've got 2 more. Keep the abdominals engaged. Last one. And then take a bend in that knee, place the foot back down, shifting the weight to the right foot, left foot comes to tabletop position. And once again, tap down, bring it back up and down and back up. Abs engaged, hips high and level. We've got 2 more. Bring it back to tabletop, extend that leg nice and long. And once again, roll down halfway and push back up. And roll down and press. We've just got 3 more here. And 2. And 1. Press back up. Take a bend in that leg. Place it back down and roll yourself all the way down. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Have a little rock side to side. And then bring your legs into a tabletop position. Interlock your fingers and place your hands behind your head to form a little basket. Drawing your abdominals, finding that neutral spine. Lift your head and shoulders up and away from the floor. And now we're just going to move into a single leg stretch. So extend your right leg long and then bring it back to tabletop. And then your left leg long and bring it back to tabletop. Keep drawing in the abdominals. We want that neutral spine maintaining. So we're going to speed this movement up now, but you can stay here if this is enough for you this morning. And then we're just going to start to alternate the legs, pressing forwards, drawing in the abdominals. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release everything down, take a full body stretch. Nice deep inhale, reach for either side of the room and then draw your arms up and over, back down by your sides. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And then when you're ready, just rock and roll yourself up to a seated position. Cross your legs. Interlock your fingers and take your arms up and over your head. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale and exhale, release the arms down. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me some feedback in the comment section. Like and subscribe. Thank you. See you soon.